Okay, so today we're going to take a deep dive into a story that's, well, it's pretty heavy.
Yeah.
We're looking into this case of a mother, Linda, and her 16-year search for answers about her son, Colton, who vanished.
16 years is a long time.
It really is. And we're working with these handwritten notes from Linda herself. It's like her own investigation almost.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, piecing together the timeline, everything she understands about that day and the years that followed.
So it's her truth as she understands it.
Exactly. And you can feel the emotion in her words, especially because today marks the 16th anniversary of Colton's disappearance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's all still very raw for her.
Aye.
And she starts by describing his last known day. Now, just a normal day on the surface.
Right.
He went to school, had a quick chat with Linda on their shared Razor flip phone. Remember those?
Oh, yeah, those are the days.
Right. Even had plans to meet up with a friend, Jennifer, at the skate park.
Sounds like any other day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that normalcy that makes these cases even more unsettling, right?
Yeah.
1 minute life is routine, the next it's completely upended.
Absolutely. And it's often those seemingly insignificant details that end up being the most crucial.
Like that detail about the Razor phone.
Okay, what about it?
So Jennifer, the friend, texted Colton asking, "Where are you at? I've been waiting for you at the skate park."
So he never showed up.
Right.
Yeah.
Which kind of throws a wrench in that initial assumption that Colton just ran away.
Which happens a lot, especially in small towns. It's almost like a go-to explanation. But what we often overlook is how those small town dynamics can actually complicate things.
What do you mean?
Well, everyone knows everyone, right? So rumors spread like wildfire. And there can be this unspoken pressure to protect reputations, even if it means staying silent about things.
So certain people's words might carry more weight than others.
Exactly. And some voices might not get heard at all, which is where Linda's note takes a turn. She starts outlining this alleged encounter Colton had with 3 individuals, P.P. Hatton, Andrew allegedly, Van de Grift, and Ben DeMora.
P.P. Hatton. That's an unusual name.
Yeah, and she even mentions a gun being involved. This is where my heart started racing a little, just reading it.
Wow. So she's basically alleging that Colton was threatened and forced into a car. This isn't just kids hanging out anymore. This is serious.
Exactly. And it changes the whole trajectory of the investigation, assuming there even was a full investigation. And then Linda, she focuses on this relationship that may or may not be relevant between Ben DeMora and a 14-year-old girl named Ashlyn Danford. And this is where Linda's writing gets, well, she doesn't hold back how she feels about Ben and Ashlyn. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, so this is where it gets really interesting. Linda then talks about how the high school principal, Mr. Geist, held a school assembly and actually announced that Colton had run away.
Wait, really? That's kind of strange, isn't it? Like, to publicly announce a missing kid is a runaway, especially when there could be more to the story.
Yeah, it's like, who told him to do that?
You're right.
Linda even writes in her notes, who told him to announce that? It's like she knew something wasn't right even back then.
It makes you think about the school's priorities. Was it more about keeping their image clean than actually finding Colton? Did anyone even check if the runaway story was true, or was there pressure to avoid a scandal?
And to make it even weirder, Linda mentions this cryptic Facebook post from Andrew's mother, Denise.
Andrew, the kid she claims was with Colton.
Yeah, and get this, Denise was Colton's parateacher.
Whoa. Okay, so now you've got this whole other layer of potential connections and insider information.
Right. It makes you wonder what Denise knew. Did she see or hear anything related to Colton's disappearance? Was her Facebook post just gossip? Or was there something more to it?
It's impossible to say for sure based on what we have.
Yeah, unfortunately, we only have Linda's side of the story, her perspective. But her notes really highlight the emotional toll this has taken, all those unanswered questions, the feeling that something's not right.
Absolutely. It's a parent's worst nightmare, and it shows how much those unanswered questions can consume a family when they just want the truth.
You know, it's easy to get caught up in all the details of a case like this.
Yeah, the dates, the people involved.
Right. But at the heart of it, this is really a story about a mother's love and her unwavering determination to find out what happened to her son.
Absolutely. Linda's note, it's more than just facts and dates. It's a mother's cry for answers.
Exactly. You can feel that desperation, in her words, the need to understand, to make sense of something that just doesn't make sense.
And that need to retrace every step, every conversation, hoping to find some kind of closure.
It really makes you think, what does justice even look like in a situation like this? Is it about finding that one missing piece of the puzzle that explains everything? Or is it about something bigger?
Right, like acknowledging the pain that might never fully go away and making sure Colton's story isn't forgotten.
And that's what makes Linda's story so powerful. It forces us to ask ourselves, what can we do to help those who are still searching for answers?
It's a question we should all ask ourselves. How can we support those who are fighting for justice for their loved ones? How do we make sure their voices are heard?
It's about keeping the memory alive and never giving up hope.
Exactly. And on that note, we end this deep dive into Linda's world, her relentless pursuit of the truth, and her unwavering love for her son, Colton.
If this